Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to another fantastic recording for Dimension Chasers. Hope you enjoyed that absolutely amazing new theme song. It is completely original. We got it all commissioned. Thank you, Blaze, for helping to facilitate that. And thank you, Chat, for helping to fund it.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Chat.
That was,
go ahead.
I was going to say, it's done by Kagami Fury, I think you said?
Yes. We're in the YouTube version of this. We're going to post their Twitter and their VGen links, so you can go commission them if you want as well.
They did amazing work. It was absolutely worth the wait, and we were so hyped for it. We really were.
So good.
We do have a couple of announcements, though, before we start today's recording and getting the show rolling along, so to speak. First and foremost, Dimension Chasers is going to be moving to a new channel, mostly because I want the show to thrive, but we're also being hindered mostly because of the analytics with my other content, and that is no bueno. There's no dice. So with that, though, we are bringing on another Dungeon Master, and we're going to be starting up another series as well. So why don't we have a not finished logo for the channel? Can we get that out here, please?
Yes, we can.
All right, so here is the unfinished logo, but the title is correct. It is going to be the channel is going to be called Treasure Tales, Rogues Playing Games, or RPGs.
Man, TTRPGs. I wonder what's going to be on this channel.
Funnily enough, calzones.
Funnily enough, calzones. Yeah, no, it's just funny looking at this against this backdrop. It actually looks pretty good.
If
calzones.
I find a TTRPG where you make food, I will GM a one-shot for it.
I have one request for that. I have a request for that. You have to make it so everything turns into a calzone.
Oh, I have ideas. I have ideas for food-related jokes and games. Anyway,
all right. So we also, on the Patreon, for anybody who is subbed, doesn't matter what tier, so like even the $1 tier, we are currently running a poll. It'll last for about a week from today. For those who are watching live on YouTube later, you have very little time left from when this one goes live. So jump on that Patreon. Why don't we go ahead and show off these? And Shiro, you're going to be the DM. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of background music, depending on which one you want to talk about first.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Oh, dear. Oh, no, I wasn't prepared for this. You just say stuff. Oh, no, now I got to read the lore bits.
All right. Do you want to do the fantasy one or the sci-fi one first?
Let's do the fantasy one because I have that one open already.
All right. Let me pull up some music for the background for this.
Go ahead and turn off the background music on here too.
Sounds good. All right.
Never mind. Doesn't want to turn off.
Doesn't want to off.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead. You can bring that one out.
Sorry, it's a little busy back here. There we go.
Yes, look at it.
Give us the lore, DM.
It's so beautiful.
There we go.
So the first game of choice is Tales of Harmonia R, right? Which is going to be based off of the Tales of series. So, if any of you have ever played Tales of Symphonia, Tales of the Abyss, Berseria, Zestiria, it's in the line of those that, playing with those themes of just fantasy, magic, technology, stuff like that. Really fun. I like the games, so it was an option. And the lore we have here is: long ago there existed 3 gods. Eros, the god of light, that gifted into the world man and the power of arts. Goddess of wisdom and knowledge that gifted the world magic and the summon spirits, and Deimos, the lord of darkness and destruction that gifted to the world Hellions, monsters made to hunt mortals. During a great battle, the 3 gods fell, As they did, they gifted unto the mortals a part of their power and left a prophecy. Eros gave the blessing of heroes to banish evil. Aura gave the blessing of the sage for the knowledge of the stories, and Deimos gave the blessing of destruction to bring the world to ruin. And so that'll be kind of the story of Tales of Harmonia, or at least the main lore.
I love it. Personally, that's the one I'm cheering for most. Whoa!
Don't worry about it.
Everything loaded. It all. I got spun around. You spin me right round. But also a funny little tidbit, right? It is called Tales of Harmonia, and the R just stands for roleplay. So.
Also, sure, I just have to say, since I never knew you could do like a milky, soft like narrator voice. What the heck? That's incredible. That caught me so off guard.
I'm a voice actor.
I'm jealous.
All right.
I mean,
In the best way.
I can do many other voices, but so the next one is a sci-fi game that
All right, I'm pulling up music for that. Give me a second.
Hit me with it.
You may heard of it.
All right.
Let me tell you guys this. We've been split down the middle. It's why it went for a vote.
Yeah, we started off with 25 options, and then we sat down and narrowed it down to 12, and then we narrowed it down to I think it was 8, and then
It was 8.
4, and then 2.
And somehow it got down to 2. Somehow.
And then we were stuck at 2 and had a dead even vote.
Yeah, my magic school bus idea got cut like immediately. That was very weird.
Yeah.
It's fine, whatever, it's fine.
I couldn't do a,
Yeah.
I can do the frizz.
You're very
No
talented,
way.
but you can't do. No one can do the frizz though, so it's not.
Exactly. Right.
We
All right,
have to
hit
get
me.
the frizz to do the frizz.
Hit me with the other logo.
All right. Get this one out, and then bam.
So the next campaign that we're looking at is called the Mega Man ZX Unity. A lot of people like the idea of the Mega Man universe. So, in the year 23XX, 100 years after the events of Mega Man ZX Advent, the world has seen a shift. Many Mavericks that still use the Sigma virus have evolved and gained terrible power, taking over much of the surviving world. The last bastion for life is Utopia. Within this zone, many tell the tale of Zix, the hero that defeated the Terroroid Emperor Dune nearly 100 years ago. Trying to survive, the people search for Zix and a way to stop the Terroroids. As a group of scavengers search the ruins of an old factory, they discover 4 cryopods. Inside, they find 4 mysterious... What's the word I'm looking for?
Individuals.
Individuals.
Goobers.
That have zero memories from before awakening. Seeing the world has been turned upside down, they join Dr. Gear's runner group called Unit Y, all with the goal of finding out who they are and what happened to the world.
Both of these ideas are absolutely amazing, which is why we're stuck.
Bravo.
Alright. I'll kill the background music for that now.
No. You can't tell them to vote for Mega Man.
Yes, you can.
Yes, we
No,
can.
you can't.
Yes, we can.
You
No.
can tell them to vote for Mega Man, but just so you know, I'm telling them to vote for Tails.
One of them has robot girls that exactly know. That exactly, Violet. That's why you should vote for Mega
real
Man.
quick.
Yes, but one of them has Demon Girls.
But robot.
But you would have demon robot girls.
That's what I just said.
Magitech girls can be in the Tails one, so
Yeah, but
It's not the same.
Can we get the Tails logo and put it on top so we have both on screen at the same time?
Sure. Give me
Just
one
real quick.
second. Sorry, it's just getting a little cramped back here to put it in a box.
How dare you?
In the box.
In the box.
Yeah, you should totally join the Patreon for now, and that way you can make a vote for Mega Man, and that way we can have Mega Man game.
Or you could join and vote for Tails, and then we can have a Tails game.
Tails.
I would like to ask. I would like to ask something to the gods of this discussion. If one is chosen, does that mean the other one won't happen, or it could possibly happen at a later time?
It could possibly happen at a later time. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, it could. We don't know how it'll work out in the end, but right now,
this is not replacing Dimension Chasers, by the way, chat. This is a new series.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of meant to celebrate and open up the new channel with its own new series.
Mm-hmm.
Some other stuff we're looking forward to making for it too. It should be exciting.
100%. And we're not sure how much longer Cloudbreaker has, so we'll see from there. But we definitely want to at least have another game ready to go.
No, not my logos. Anyways,
and the new channel should be alive probably by the end of the month, like end of July, I should say. We'll see how that goes.
That's loud.
That is loud.
And it's epic. Into the Nexus.
Dude, I'm so happy with this theme song.
Yeah.
You have no. If there's any animators watching this, animate the animate animate an entire opening for us, please.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's a non-zero chance I'm going to try and find someone to do that.
Oh my god!
Look, don't. I will suggest this, right? For sake of wallet, don't try to get a full animation. Find someone who does animatics.
That could work. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as you're getting the point across, that's all that matters. And as long as VIRE is in one of the shots in the opening, that's all that matters too.
We'd have to get VIRE, we have to get Crest, we got to get Jessica, we have to have shadows for all the other guest characters that we're talking about that we can't tell you.
Yeah, there's no.
We also have to make sure we include our fourth member that will be joining eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah,
Eventually.
Secrets. No.
Well, it's not a secret. It's in the trailer.
I mean, we've talked about this fourth character being part of the party eventually. Oh, you gotta understand that trailer came out 5 months ago.
If it wasn't obvious someone was joining, someone is going to join.
Oh my god.
And just so everybody knows, it's not VIRE. I'm just letting you all know that right now, it's not VIRE. Okay, goodbye.
We have left some hints about who they are, but you'll just have to find those.
Yeah, we would just need that one shot in like the One Punch Man first intro where just all the villains just dramatically posing.
Alright. So we do have something extra cool to share. Something pretty amazing.
No. Don't show that off yet.
Okay.
I'll tell you when, okay?
Sounds good.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and have somebody recap what happened last time. One person comes to mind as the perfect person for it. Shen, what happened last time?
Okay. So, question, do you want me to do the previous episode or the previous play session we did?
Previous episode.
Alright, episode. Alright, so, previously on Dimension Chasers, insert flashing cards around the screen. The party ended up, the online group currently enrolled in the tournament. I believe that's what happened first. And everyone were putting their plans into action to gain as many points as possible. Immediately realizing that we lost all of our points within the first day of the tournament. I went to investigate, learning that something happened to Kero, and we confronted the dastardly VIRE, who not only defeated Kero and took their Froghemoth, but also all of our points. I ended up attempting to challenge him, and sometimes the game just doesn't like me, and I bricked so badly. Eventually, I tried pulling off all the stops to get some advantage of the game, but it wasn't enough, and not only did I lose, I lost my entire deck. Shortly after that, Amy was able to arrive the moments before my defeats, and she also attempted to fight VIRE, not only gambling her own deck to try to get the cards back, but also throwing in Striker's deck as well. And even though it was a much closer battle with the Henshin fighter facing off against another player who used Henshin, we did not become victorious. And now, two of the party members at risk of losing nearly everything, and Amy needing to reveal her identity to the world. We have to explain this all to Lewis.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, fun fact, Lewis is not here.
All right, that seems like a pretty good recap.
Oh yeah, also Amber too.
Yeah, she's also not there. She's currently just looking for NPCs to fight.
Yeah.
All right, this music is much too happy and upbeat.
It is. It really is.
It's so good, but so inappropriate. Ooh.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with Lewis.
So what's happening now?
We're gonna go over what happened previously. Well, do you want to do your thing first, VIRE?
I think thematically, it should be appropriate to go VIRE first.
Okay. Yeah, VIRE, go ahead. You've just defeated two A-ranked duelists, like just really powerful duelists. What are you gonna do?
Shiro? Okay.
No, I'm here. I'm just I don't know the sequence of events you want this done in. So, anyways, but he is gonna picking up where we left off last time. He's still kind of like leaned down next to Amy as he goes, "You're on the list."
She's like Yamcha posed right now.
As he gets up, kind of turns around, finds a large rock, and just kind of sits down on it, his arms resting on his knees. Quietly, he sits there, kind of puts his hands together, puts them under his chin, and closes his eyes.
What? Why? Just why?
Why what?
Why give me back my deck?
It's simple. I still have plans for you.
But not these two?
I don't even know who they are. But you, on the other hand, you I know very well. Regardless, you should call the rest of your team here. I don't like to repeat myself.
But it's Shen's team, it's not mine.
Who?
She'll point at Shen as she starts to stand back up. And she'll pull out her thing and message for everyone to make their way over and the location data.
All right. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and cut away. For a bit of we're gonna cut away and go a little bit backwards in time. So, Elfden.
Hi.
You know that both of your friends were going to log into Dimension Chasers today. You got a message from Ellie saying that Isabella, that your friends Isabella, Phoebe, and Alex all went home the previous day. And you're currently a little bit too busy, though, with a bunch of schoolwork and other things to be able to log into Mission Chasers right now. What exactly are you doing?
For the most part, I've been grading papers. I've been like trying to study my deck a little bit more. See, like between like taking little short breaks and everything, doing effectively like solitaire with my deck.
Okay.
And just like taking it relatively easy because I know I just have this funny feeling that once we get back into the game, we're going to be on more of an adventure that's going to want us to keep pushing, right?
Makes sense.
So, but yeah,
Okay.
so that was basically most of my other day off, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you have a pretty easy going day. You take it a bit easy. You work on your deck, grading some papers. And the next day rolls around, and you finally have a bit of free time.
I'm going to check my messages on Dimension Chasers, because I didn't see anybody. I didn't really have contact with them yesterday, so I'm going to see if I have any updates from them.
No updates. However, you do have a message, like a administrator message, saying that you have successfully signed up for a tournament in the Battlecade.
Huh. I'm gonna open up the message, read over the rules and everything.
Yeah, it is a teams of up to 10. Each team starts off with 10 what are called Battlecade shards, which the 16 teams with the most Battlecade shards at the end of a week-long free-for-all move on to the next stage, and the next stage is a single elimination tournament.
Is there any like notifications that this is going to be treated as if it's one of the like the worlds where we'd have to have supplies or anything?
It says that it takes place in the Battlecade. It seems like they're assuming you know about it since you signed up for it. It also says that the winner of the tournament, or the winning team, gets $10,000.
Wow, that's pretty generous for an online tournament. All right, well, I'm gonna hook up my personal system that I picked up recently, and then that's gonna take like my early morning effectively. Get myself logged in properly, and then I will head to the Battlecade stores, go pick up some supplies, and start making my way into the Battlecade to meet up with them.
Okay, I'll give you some supplies real quick.
I have 7 right here on my board.
Oh, never mind.
So, yeah.
When you log in, you get another message from Amy. You haven't really seen any other messages until now. What does your message say again, Amy?
It's basically location data and like a gathering, just like a gathering point.
All right, so I'll take up like the location point data and then start making my way over that way.
All right.
I'll like have like a whole backpack on and everything.
Yeah, you eventually make your way back over to, make your way through the Nexus Tower into the Battlecade. It's a massive post-apocalyptic wasteland. It looks like it used to be a rather... What the hell?
Somebody's backing up into the Battlecade.
Oh no! Oh no! What happened to the people of the Battlecade? VIRE got to them. Damn him!
Sorry, emergency stuff went off on my phone.
Yeah,
No, it's
same
all
here.
good.
You're good.
Yes. It is a... Oh, this is the wrong background music. Let's go ahead and switch over from your music to the Battlecade music. You find yourself in a massive, partially destroyed city. Has tall buildings that have shattered windows, pieces missing out of the side, chipped concrete everywhere. The roads look like they haven't been seen a car in decades. There's plants growing up through it, trees. And you also see robots standing half rusted to nothing at this point. And you also see a lot of players running around.
I'm gonna pull out my little like notebook and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna start writing down like the stuff like post-apocalyptic, lots of like freestanding robots. Okay, so this is probably like bad end sci-fi world, I guess. Like it's him going like studying the environment and everything.
Mm-hmm.
As he's walking towards the point.
All right. And you make it to where, you make it to where Amy told you to meet up. You see, currently you see Shen unconscious, Amy, kind of like shakily standing up, a mysterious red-haired man sitting down. HikariChance looks like she, was crying heavily. You see Twilight Striker kind of, bending over Karo, trying to comfort her.
I'm gonna go head over to Shen and Amy's area first, and then I'm gonna go back for Keto and Isabel. Or Keto and Strackle.
Mm-hmm.
What I miss?
He just completely annihilated us.
I'm just gonna look over at him.
He also took Shen's deck, BB's new card, and he took Striker's deck. And he took mine, but gave it back.
As you look over at VIRE, both of his eyes are closed, and it almost kind of seems like he's napping. He looks bored out of his mind.
All right, not everyone's
kind of cock his jaw a little bit.
Not everyone's here, but the others are running behind.
I see.
All right, that's a perfect spot to cut off to a different person. So you want to introduce yourself to the next guest? The next guest, do you want to introduce yourself?
Well, hold on, I gotta switch all that over.
How dare you use that song? I love the fact that you did, but I hate you. But thank you. I loved you so much.
Wait.
Legend of Dragoon lives forever.
Legend of Dragoon is beauty.
I need to play it.
That may or may not have been one of the potential options we had. What?
The reason I took it off the list is because it's so hard to do. Anyways,
Well, I said may or may not. You didn't have to affirm it.
Like, here's the thing.
You're the one who confirmed it.
How do you touch on perfection? You don't. You can't. You just can't. Anyways, just go ahead.
Right, let me know when you're ready now.
Look, Shiro and Nova are sharing the love seat guest area.
I was not anticipating having to have both of them on the screen at the same time.
Here, hold on. I'll move over a little bit for you. Come on, sit on the same seat with me, Nova. Come on, come here, buddy. You know what? You can sit on my lap. Come here, come here.
Sorry, no, it shouldn't be too much longer. I'm very sorry.
No, I should have anticipated you doing this to me.
I am sorry.
Alright. I should have rebuilt the room earlier. To
I reminded you.
You did. You did. I was also just absolutely exhausted.
And you were swamped all week. I know.
All right, there.
I love how
Close
his
enough.
is just slightly above us. He's like behind VIRE, like, hi guys, it's me. I'm here.
He's approaching
Hello.
dangerously. There you go.
Okay.
So, Crest Knight, where were you when you received the message from Amy asking if you wanted to join her team for the Battle Kid?
That was about a couple days ago.
No, it would have been about
Yesterday.
half a day. It would have been like, yeah, about half a day. It wasn't too long ago.
Yesterday. Okay, so it's that far back, another message that I got from Amy a while ago is that a certain someone who is very important to me was also making their rounds at the Battlecade.
Yes.
So, I've been, as far as time in Dimension Chasers goes, I've been, like, just sweeping through the grid looking for my person of interest.
Okay.
And I get the message.
Mhm.
I'm skeptical if he's going to join a big tournament because he's been under the radar for so long, but maybe this will work out, so I go ahead and agree to it, and I just keep going about my business.
All right. What are you doing as you're like sweeping through? Anything interesting or?
I should have my latest edition, if I can talk about that level up reward right now.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I'm currently roving this apocalyptic wasteland with saddled onto a large dragon. Azure scales, yellow horns jutting out of its head, the blood-red claws of the dragon of the three-horned crest, just like climbing up the sides of buildings, trying to get bird's-eye views on the entirety of the area as much as possible, just looking for Bolt.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
And okay, let's go ahead.
No wings specifically. It's kind of like an earth dragon, so it can't like glide down anywhere. It's literally just like jamming its claws into the sides of these buildings. Sometimes they have to tip over to accommodate the weight. It's very
It's much more like a drake rather than a true dragon.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Dragon, wyvern.
Where are you when you receive the message from Amy that the entire team needs to meet up?
So we're currently in the middle of the tournament at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the idea that Crest has just finished dealing with someone who's like challenged him, gets the message and goes, "Okay, finally time to meet up." So he packs up, gets on his dragon mount Chthon, and starts riding over.
Okay,
All
quick
right.
question to the DM.
Yeah.
If you just finished defeating somebody, does that mean we actually got any tokens?
Oh, that's a good point.
Go ahead and roll brandish your skills for me.
Oh.
Do you need your character sheet?
I've got my skill pulled up here. I just need some dice.
Okay.
You
You
can
can
use
draw mine.
mine.
Hold on.
Mine are on the
All right,
dice
here we
tray.
go.
Everyone volunteering to help.
4 plus 2 skill. We're looking at 6.
No, you have to roll two
oh, no.
dice.
Roll the other
Oh.
dice. Roll the other die too.
I'm even better at it. 6.
Also, we're all the same.
I meant
oh my lord!
12.
12.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say you make 2 Battlecade shards.
I just sheath the sword and shield back behind me. Not worthy indeed.
All right. Yep. And yeah, you're gonna go ahead and head over to the party.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you make your way over, riding your dragon, and the sight you see is 2 of the people who were kind of just hanging around whenever you were dueling against Elfdane and Amy. Both of them look very sad. One of them looks like she's been crying for a while. You see Elfdane and Amy staring down this mysterious red-haired guy, and you see the one who tried to challenge you at the very end passed out.
And Amy's looking pretty worse for wear.
Elfdane just got here, and you see him just kind of looking annoyed over at our red-headed visitor.
Oh, well, things must have gone really well. Hey, Elf Flame, right?
Close enough.
Right, Elf.
I don't know what happened yet. I just got here.
Okay, Amy, you seem...
Yeah, he
Well-
completely demolished us. Took Strikers and Shen's deck. took mine originally, gave it back, and took Phoebe's ace card along with all of our points.
Okay, okay, very funny. I see that you've picked up some jokes since last time we met.
No.
At this point, in all of your guys' vision, a video pops up from Makona itself.
Kill the game music, please.
Yep.
Hello and welcome, Chasers, to another Makona-sponsored dueling tournament. This time we're here for the Battlecade results. I'm 4K, your wonderful announcer, and with me is the lovely mascot, Ammo.
That's right, 4K, and we're here to tell you about the Battlecade and the results recurring during day 1 of the tournament.
And oh boy, was it a doozy. It's already the first day and several teams have already been knocked down to 0 points. It's quite incredible.
You're telling me, 4K.
But you know, Ammo, there may be some people that have never watched the Battlecade before, so let's get to the rules.
The rules for the Battlecade are as follows. Teams can have anywhere from 1 to 10 members.
Each team is going to start with 10 Battlecade shards. With that, they can put them up during duels or maybe even find some special NPCs that have been littered around the Battlecade itself.
That's right. And also, don't forget that the first week is a free-for-all for all the teams.
How could I possibly forget that, Ammo? After the first week, the top 16 teams will enter a single elimination tournament, where the teams themselves can pick who represents them in every single round.
Wow, that's just so cool.
Right?
But now that we've said the rules, time to finish the report on day 1. Starting with everyone's favorite thing, the Battlecade Best.
Today's Battlecade Best actually goes to a solo team named VIRE. Single-handedly fighting off at least 4 separate duels today on Ammo, VIRE scored quite a few points, setting him already in number 2. That's incredibly impressive, and that's why we gave him the Battlecade Best.
Not gonna lie, it was pretty cool to watch. But the coolness aside, we gotta get into the top 5 rank standings for the day. Currently, at number 1 is Rising Dragon with 31 shards, VIRE with 20, New Horizon with 17, One Man Army with 16, and Dark Dawn with 14.
Wow, this Battlecade is really looking like it's gonna be the best yet. I can't wait to see what happens during day 2. So, until next time, this has been 4K
and Ammo,
giving you the Battlecade Report. See you next time, Chasers.
Alright. Woo!
Yeah, that
once again,
video plays. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you again, Shiro, for that amazing editing work.
Mm-hmm.
No, there were some problems with the render. I'm gonna have to fix that for the release.
So cool, though.
All right. So you, Crest, as you're asking, you think she's joking? That video plays for you.
And like as it gets to that last point where it shows the duel, his jaw is just slowly dropping.
And same reaction with Lewis, just like, you fucking what?
You lost before we had our rematch?
You lost before I even got here?
Yes. We're not out, but yes.
Well, how many shards did you bet on that?
Phoebe went first, and we lost all of those ones. So now we have to try to get some points with the NPCs.
Wait. Phoebe lost 10 shards, but how many shards do you and I have?
It's a team.
Crest?
Yeah, we're a team.
Roster.
You and I are a team.
Crest.
What?
Check your team roster.
I mean, I don't see why I have to. Amy?
said you joined our team. I didn't say my team.
I assumed it was gonna be the two of us taking on the world together, not the peanut gallery.
I'm like, Crest. It's if you look at who's the team leader, I point to the little flag next to Shed's overhead name.
He's still passed out.
It's a scene where like I'm looking at Shen, the roster right in front of my face, his profile picture, put it down, look at him again.
Currently unconscious on the floor with like a sign dented in.
Yeah.
behind him.
Amy, I would like it on the record that I do not recognize the Pipsqueak as my leader.
Fine, but yeah, we still have to, he is still technically leader. We'll do our best. And I do have to. I still need to publicly tell everyone now.
Your other
what?
teammate isn't here.
What?
Your other teammate isn't here.
I don't know where Amber is. I sent the message.
About now, I would say she'd become up to you guys.
All right, that's our full team then. So what did you want aside from me basically doing it here publicly in front of everyone and online?
You see as he pulls out a card from his deck and puts it on his dimension disc. It's Climax Battle, as it surrounds the entire area and your whole team inside of Climax Battle. With that, VIRE goes, "You can now discuss who you are."
Yes, I'm Ellie Trador. Yes, I am the former champion for the first few years of Dimension Chasers. I haven't played since I stopped paddling in the tournaments until Dimension Chasers dropped in VR. And clearly, my girls are, and she looks over at Crest Knight, underpowered now.
No, don't you say that.
Good. So now that you've announced publicly only to the people in this room, your anti-duel is done. Don't worry, no one heard outside the bubble. But my suspicions about you were true. And that's all that mattered.
So what's your goal in all of this?
My goal. None of your team won, so I don't have to answer that. However, there is something I'd like to say to each and every person in this room. For what purpose do you battle in DC? Depending on your answer, I'll either let you continue the tournament, or I'll end it all here.
I'm here to support my friends, and I'm looking for someone. Oh, fuck. Oh,
no.
You okay?
I don't know. You good?
My mic fell.
No worries. No worries.
Sorry.
Damn it, Violet. Now that's stuck in my head. We need to get something back, so I'm hoping that I can find her while I'm doing this. But mostly I'm here for my friends and to show them, you know, how fun the game can be.
Quick question. Did Shen wake up yet?
I am still unconscious. I have not been told I've woken up yet.
I'm gonna go over and wake up Shen at this point.
He better be awake, because if VIRE sees that he's not awake, VIRE's going to go over there and kick him till he is. He doesn't like to repeat himself. I made this very clear the entire time.
Yeah, Elfton, you shake Shen, and Shen, you wake up. Oh God!
Baby, I didn't hit you that hard.
Fire didn't say that. I just thought it'd be funny.
It looks like it takes her a moment for Quinn to realize where he is.
I'm hoping if you really need to know, I'm hoping I can find somebody that's been missing for a few years to me. But as of right now, helping my friends leads me to those paths. Then I'm glad to help them any way I need to.
Quinn looks around, very disoriented and confused. Where?
Damn well
Where are
heard
we?
his question. He doesn't like to repeat.
He asked, "What do you fight for, Quinn?"
Huh? Well, I really just want to play the game. That's really just it. Does it have to be anything more than that?
Revenge.
Oh dear. This question is posed to everyone in this room. That includes Caro, Striker, and Amber Battler.
My bad. Striker looks at you, kind of like narrows his one visible eye, says, "I play for my I'm sorry, he didn't have that. I play for my family." Amber kind of looks a bit sheepish, and she's like, I just kind of like playing the game, I guess." And Kero, she kind of wipes up the little bit of tears that are still there. Her eyes are still a bit red. Just, this is the best way I ever had it making friends. Growing up, I never had I never stayed in one place for too long, and Dimension Chasers was the one constant I could always meet people with.
I see. Very well. I guess I'll let you continue to the next part of the tournament.
Ooh, how gracious of you.
I'm not done. As he kind of like glares at Crest Knight, right? You can only see the one eye. He goes, "There are still 7 days left in this tournament. You have that time to become one of the top 16. If you don't," as he does, he kind of like holds out his hand, and it basically like digital facades of the cards kind of appear, right? In the decks. So he holds them out. "If you don't make it, or if you quit early, I will destroy the cards." As he grips his hand and it shatters. "However, these cards will not be put up to duel. They're locked from now on. Well, unless you don't win."
So
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. Unless we what?
Don't win.
Okay.
So you've taken him off the table. and holding him hostage to force us to participate. Let's see.
I'll delete Shen's deck. I'll delete that girl's card. And if you don't, I will hunt you down. And I'll make sure your life is hell.
As he holds up his hand again, and it plays a video of Elle's confession.
With all these things, you should make it. Or at least try your damnedest, shouldn't you?
What are your guys' thoughts on what just happened?
Shen.
What have I done?
Shen. You have the crate. You have the crate in the card shop, right?
I gave it to Phoebe.
There should still be some left.
Amy, you think you can help? You think you can meet me over at the Seven Seas? We can go in, help him build the deck real quick, and we can get him back in game and ready to continue on with the fights.
Okay, we'll build one for Striker too.
Yeah.
Don't bother. I got some cards I can pull back together.
Okay. I'll be back. Crest, do you think you can, if the Battlecade works the way I think it does, from a little bit of understanding, do you have a base or something around here?
No, I've been roaming.
Okay.
We did have the one spot that I was manning, but since we ran out here, I can go back and I can go and keep that spot safe and secure. But I'll have to stay in here then.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to the Seven Seas. I'll be back.
All right.
Elfding goes to log out then.
All right. With Shen going to build a new deck, I'll take over field command. If that's okay with everyone else.
Yeah, it sounds good. I trust you to get this done. And Amber she's kind of nods. She's still very confused on what exactly went down.
Health check for everyone, by the way.
Huzzah!
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Just a reminder, you guys are doing this, VIRE's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to turn and look at VIRE. My girls may not be as strong as they once were. But I could tell that I almost had you on the ropes. But it won't be me that beats you next time.
Well, never say never. Anything can
It'll be
happen.
him, the one you're looking down on.
Quite
you see
literally,
him, he
Gwyn
pulls
is on his
out
enemies.
the dimensional instability that he got from Shen's duel, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a new card starts to formulate from it, and he throws it at you, El.
She'll catch it.
Take that as a constant reminder. Shen isn't the one that's on my list. You are.
I'm sure that list will be expanded once he kicks your ass back to the digital scape. We'll see you in the finals.
Have fun.
And with that, VIRE turns around and just walks away. He just leaves.
All right.
Hmm.
How is everybody's character? How does everyone feeling right now? So, let's go down the line. Crest, what are you feeling right now?
Well, someone who can beat Amy in one-on-one combat is not someone to be trifled with lightly. So, Crest Knight is wary of this individual, but has some respect for him.
Okay.
The fact that he's holding other people's cards hostage, it really isn't registering to him. He doesn't really care.
Okay.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's like I was already
He's like,
gonna try
they're
and-
not my cards.
Yeah. Ooh, wow, the auspicious beasts are in danger. Oh.
All right.
But no, yeah.
Lewis, how are you feeling after this whole conversation, everything happening?
He's right now. He's sprinting to the Seven Seas
All right.
because like he knows enough about like Shen and Quinn. Like those cards are special to him because they're from his mom. So Lewis is like going best friend mode, running.
All right. Amy, how are you feeling?
She was feeling incredibly depressed. But amongst everything else right now, she's angry.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much at her loss, because she's lost before. That's not the issue. It's the fact that he came in and trampled on her friends. People that she's grown close to, which is something that she's been having trouble with. So, she's more so, right now, wanting to do what she can to basically have and show that, yeah, she might be a threat, but I'm not the only threat in this game.
All right. And Shen, what are you feeling right now?
Shen feels gutted. And you all just see him while he's on his hands and knees after he said, like, what have I done? You just see him quietly just reach for his dimension disc and just log out. And it takes him a bit after he logs out, but he's going to get off, go downstairs. He's going to write something down on a piece of paper, and before Lewis can get there, he is going to leave the Seven Seas.
All right. Let's get this room out here. Fire, no. All right. Got to unlock this.
You said Vire no. Vire yes.
I mean, if you want to crush him underneath the entire weight of the Seven Seas, okay, but
Alright, should I shuffle people around now?
Quinn is already.
you can remove me. I'm gonna be chilling here and call, but I'm
No, that's fair.
I'm
I'm
for forever.
gonna shuffle some people around. So let's shuffle Golden.
I find it hysterical how everyone's like, oh, crush him under like the one like major thing he still loves. It's more of just the one thing he's good at doing. It's not really an inherently positive thing. Like the main positive thing comes to the fact of, oh, I actually have friends now and I can make food for them. This feels nice.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and take our first break here. Wonderful spot, I feel like.
Wonderful
Sounds
spot.
good. We'll be right back. Everyone grab yourself a drink, stretch, relax. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, don't worry. We'll be back in like just a second. Alright, and we're back from break. Thank you very much for waiting, everybody.
All right, that was one intense way to start off a session.
No,
We're gonna
camping
go-
is intense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, this is the wrong music. We no longer have Vire here.
Yeah,
Get out of here with your Vire theme music.
All right. Let's go ahead and go to Lewis. You are currently in the real world, running over to the Seven Seas. Oh, no, not Lewis. I'm sorry. Lewis, no.
Yeah, Lewis.
Quinn, go away. You already left. Go away.
Right.
Did you just toss him into the abyss?
Yes. Oh, no. By the best, I mean just over here.
Oh, okay. I looked at my peripheral vision and looked at you just yeeted him off the table.
All right, so Lewis, you were terrified for your friend. He just blamed himself for everything and logged out. What are you gonna do? Like, you rushed over to his cafe.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you get there?
Well, knowing him, he probably already left. Like, he already left and everything. He has the message up on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I start calling him.
Hold on, question. You see this specifically. I'm gonna DM it to you so you can read it out loud.
It just says, like, so sorry I made the mistake of being my friend. I did not want this to happen. Not to Phoebe, Isabella, Ellie, and you, Lewis. Yeah, no, that just reinforces the point of him calling you.
Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call.
Do you pick it up?
Oh no.
Connor?
There's a Quinn is currently out somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly.
I'm calling your cell phone.
I know he's currently on his he's looking at his cell phone. He sees Lewis, and he's just waiting for a moment. It gets near the call, and you just hear it. You eventually hear the line pick up.
Why are you running away again?
Shouldn't even bother.
Okay, add a character real quick.
I know.
Sorry. I know you're. Speak louder.
I realize.
Stage whisper. Stage whisper.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Why should I even bother have tried in the first place?
Quinn? Last time you refused to talk to me about this, and I respected your space on this one. You're going to tell me what's going on this time. Why are you running away?
All of this should have just been for me.
No, you did not force any of us to step up for you.
And look what happened. Isabella lost her deck, Phoebe lost her card, and Ellie's losing control of
Wait!
the path.
Mistakes were made. You can't run from them.
I know.
Phoebe stepped up to this tournament to help you. Isabella stepped up to help you. Amy and I have no questions about stepping up for you. The last time you had a mistake like this, I fucking ate the bill. And how many times have I talked to you about this bill? Not once. Because I've never expected you to pay me back. I did it because I wanted to for my friend. Stop running from us.
I tell everyone I'm sorry that I made them my friend.
No, you're gonna tell them. You're gonna tell them that you failed as a leader, but you need to do better.
I said, and then he said he hangs up.
Like, Lewis hears that and immediately starts dialing back while running towards because he knows where Shen's gonna go now.
Yeah.
He knows where Shen's gonna go, so he's gonna start running towards the hospital.
On foot?
He's on foot!
Oh my god.
He's not driving, he ran on foot!
Oh.
All right. So let's cut back over to Quinn. So Quinn, you just hung up on one of your free friends, Lewis. What are you gonna do now?
Quinn doesn't even feel like he should call Lewis a friend. Or more of, he doesn't feel like Lewis should consider him a friend despite everything that's happening. And well, subconsciously, without even fully aware of what he's doing, he's gonna make his way to the hospital a good whiles away from the Seven Seas. He's been traveling a good while there already.
All right.
And thinking of just things going through his head, he's, for him, it's later in the night. Like days happened. He needed to pick up some stuff for his place. Just like normal supplies, and he figured,
Mhm. Yeah.
why not stop by his mom's? Like why not a little surprise? Sure, that'll cheer everyone up.
All right. You spend a bit of time going over to the hospital. They all recognize you there. You go in there fairly frequently to visit your mother. They take you back to one of the nicer long-term care rooms. And I assume you knock on the door before entering?
I do a little specific jingle with like a knock, one that my mom always knows that's gonna be me. And I
Okay.
poke in my head immediately afterwards. I'm like, hi.
Yeah. Go ahead and describe to everybody kind of what your mother looks like.
You see a very nice, soft woman. Hair very much long, very much like Quinn's, but it's a lot more curly and wavy down at the bottom. With bright, yellow, almost golden eyes. Laying in a bed, strapped up to machineries, pumping proper fluids and nutrients into her, with casts and molds around her entire body. And a bunch of what looks like other tubes and medical equipment sticking in and out of her.
Yeah, as you come in, she smiles. It looks like it takes a bit of effort from her, and she kind of props herself up a little bit and gives you a smile and just goes, "Hey, Shen, how are you doing today?"
I'm doing good. I figured I had some stuff to do, so I figured why not stop by.
She just kind of looks at you for a second, kind of narrows her eyes a little bit.
Yeah,
You sure about that?
Sure, why not? I always enjoy seeing you. How the doctor's been treating you lately? Can
Oh,
we talk about that?
no, we're not getting off subject here.
What do you mean?
I'm your mother. I can tell when something's bothering you.
You see, from her perspective, Quinn looks like that he tries, in his eyes, he's trying to come up with some type of way to excuse that something else, but she can read it all over that, yep, there is something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I just really rough day at work.
Well, come here. Tell me all about it, all right?
Quinn pulls up one of the little cushioned chairs that are next to the bed that he takes. And yeah, work's been long. Just hours have been getting really long. Lots of news demand and trends I'm just trying to keep up with, not that I'm really used with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
It's been messing with my mood. It's really been messing with me. And my friends.
your friends?
Remember, yeah.
Well, how are they doing?
They're I really did mess up.
Oh, honey. What happened? Just tell me what happened, all right?
It was there was remember that club that me and Ryan made when we were younger? The one where it grew very large really quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rising Dragon, right?
Yeah. Well, some guy there, I think he was joined not too long ago with the online version of the game. I don't fully know, but he said really nice things. And, well,
Did you kick his butt?
no.
And why not?
He wanted the guild. And I don't know why. I just, for some reason, I felt like I didn't care. I don't know why. It was something that me and Ryan loved to be a part of together, and he's not even on it anymore. But I figured,
Shen? She kind of just goes like a shh. Kind of like holds out her hand to you. Honey, listen. Life is just a big series of different adventures. And just because one adventure was the time of your life doesn't mean it's going to last forever.
I know. I think
So maybe this club of yours is an adventure that's just kind of ended for you. Nothing wrong with that. Happens to everybody. Even me. She just kind of gives you a bit of a rough smile when she says that.
yeah, I remember the lots of friends that you made on your trips around the world.
Oh, yes.
But I figured, hey, what could be the worst that could happen?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I never said that.
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
I think I've ruined my friends' lives because of me. Because they wanted to help me for something I didn't even think I cared about, and I don't know what to do. I've made this large mess, and I don't know how to fix it. I've already lost so much on my own, and now others around me are losing even more because of me. I didn't want that.
Oh, so you forced them to join you on this, whatever it was?
No.
Oh, so they didn't know what was going to happen in whatever it is you guys were doing?
No, it's
So they decided to help you of their own free will, and they knew what could happen, right?
yes. Yes, Mom, they knew what could happen, but I didn't want.
Shan, stuff, as you know, every adventure can be a little bit dangerous, all right? Sometimes stuff can happen. But you all survived, right?
Barely.
But you did survive. Kind of like waggles her finger at that. Which all that means is if this time it didn't work, you guys can band together become stronger, and try it again.
What happens if I fail again? What if I fail them again?
Well, first off, no kid of mine is going to fail again. I have total faith in you. And even if it does, I shouldn't say that. We just said that. But it's not going to be the end of the world if you don't win this, right?
I guess you're right.
All right.
But now I'm in this tournament that I dragged everyone else into.
What did we say? They joined because they wanted to.
I know, but it's just I don't even have a deck anymore to play in it.
Don't you like? She kind of looks like a little confused for a moment. It's like, well, don't most Dimension Chasers players have like a bunch of extra stuff lying around?
You know that I've been really casual with this game. I may have a few scraps, but I don't have much of my own. I think Ellie or God, Done. Oh gosh, it's something so.
Shen, come on. I'm sure if you ask your friends, they'll gladly help you make a new deck, okay?
Okay.
In fact, she reaches over for one of the drawers next to her bed. It looks like it's a bit of a strain for her, but she does eventually get her.
Oh, I would have helped her open it.
Oh, no. She like swats your hand away. No, I can do this.
Okay.
And she opens it, and inside of it is a little box.
What's this?
Oh, it's back when I got you Siryu.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I may have gotten more than one then, but Siryu seemed like what you needed then. A strong protector. But what I think you need now is something a bit more like this. Can you show everyone that card?
Yes, I certainly can.
Thank you.
Let me just quickly...
Place it to the right of your character, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hands you a card with a flaming phoenix on it. And she kind of smiles and says, "Sounds like what you need right now is a rebirth. Because just like the phoenix, you will rise from the ashes and become even greater than you were before then. All right?
I love you, Mom.
I love you
really
too.
Do. And I put the card away, and as he does that, he immediately realizes something. Oh God, I'm sorry. I need to
Get going. Go on.
Okay, and you see Quinn immediately run out the door. You hear his footsteps out on the hall, and then you hear the footsteps immediately run back as like the door is about to close. He slips back into the room and like goes over to his mom. It's like, love you again, and kisses on her on the forehead, and then like goes out. I'll talk to you again soon.
All right, let me know how it goes.
I will. And he is going to make a mad dash and try to find Lewis.
All
Would
right.
Lewis be showing up at the hospital at this point?
I would
I'd say,
so
like,
laugh if they literally run into each other.
That's what I'm imagining happening. Lewis is running in to come find Shen, and Lewis is running out to go find him, and they just ram into each other.
Okay.
You forgot I'm a brick wall, didn't you?
Hey.
Alrighty, asshole. Get up on your feet. we're going back to the shop and building your cards.
I would laugh if this is literally just outside the room and the mommy hears this.
I mean, I would totally flavor it like that, right?
I want to say something, Lewis. As you look at Quinn as he stands up, you notice specifically that this is the most emotional you have ever seen Quinn before in his life. You never realized how much he really held back his emotions. You can see that there were tears watering up. Part of his body is trembling a little bit, and you see him like he's trying to avoid eye contact with you.
Lewis just reaches his hand down to him. You have two options here, buddy. Either I'm picking your ass up and I'm throwing you over my shoulder before the rain comes in, or you're walking on your own 2 feet back with me.
I'm really sorry.
You can stop saying sorry once we built. You can stop saying sorry, and we can go get your stuff done. Are you done running away from everybody?
Looks back at the door. Yeah.
Cool. You've taken too long. Lewis just goes and picks up Quinn.
I said yeah. But put me down.
Okay, good.
But seriously though,
Let me quote a story for you. The one that you may recognize. I've told you before. The road most avoided is often the road we must travel, Shen. You know that story. I gave you the book for it.
can I hug you?
You can hug me after we get your deck, man. We get back to the battle kid. That way you can pick me up in revenge. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah. So that's done. No, we have to take like a couple minutes.
There's a McCuber outside waiting for them to take them back.
Mm-hmm.
Jen took his mom toes as he ran out. No.
It's like an Uber waiting for you guys outside, but it's Mikona owned, so it's a McCuber.
You know,
and the driver, you know, and the driver has a very distinctive name.
What's the
I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's a distinctive.
All right. Do you mind if we take just like a couple minutes now, just because I need to relax after that?
Yeah, no, that was a heavy set of interactions.
All right.
That is completely fair.
I'm sorry, chat.
We've been going for an hour and a half. Do we want to make this an episode?
I thought this is a good stop for an episode. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Oh yeah.
Let's make this an episode so that way it's a setup. It's perfect for next time.
All right. So we're gonna wrap up the episode here. Thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it. Those who are watching on Twitch, make sure you stick around for because we're going to record the second episode after a short break. But we're gonna have like the whole intermission chat stream and everything in between. So please bear with us for just a moment, and while we go through the outro.